Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the first episode of High Score Girl. Now, being a Patreon proud reaction means that it was a reaction series that was requested by a Patreon supporter who was at a high enough reward tier to do so. If you're interested to learn more about how that works, you can go to my Patreon, which is linked in the description box below. So, this anime. I don't know a huge amount about it. I believe it involves a girl that plays video games like at an arcade. I believe Street Fighter was mentioned in the synopsis. And I actually do have Street Fighter 2. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. Street Fighter 2 Turbo for Super Nintendo. I no longer have a Super Nintendo because I was a stupid kid that traded it away, but I still have some of the games that the person I traded to didn't want, and that would be one of them. But yeah, so I do like video games, as you could tell from that, so I feel like I could enjoy this anime. I think there's a good chance of that. The only way to know for sure, though, would be to get into it, so let's do that. Although I do need to explain how I do things because this is a new reaction series. I do not show the full anime footage and audio in the video itself for copyright reasons. You can grab your own copy of the episode and sync it together with my video for the audio viewing experience. I do show you enough footage down here to see the subs and a timer up there to help that whole thing be easier or just to follow along in general if you can't be bothered to do any of that. So let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. I wonder if I could have that in the frame. It's not going to stand up, but I can have it there. And yeah, that would be Street Fighter. Wow, is he playing so well there's wind blowing around? Because that's pretty impressive. Well, that's what they would think about, yeah. They just want to play. But yeah, this is clearly not a girl, so it must not be our main character. No way, that'd be ridiculous. There's no way a girl would play a video game. I think that's our high score girl. Akira. And our opening. But yeah, clearly some retro gaming. Bunch of shmups. I think that's what they're called. KO. Really dedicated to that video game theme, I see. That's cool. So there's more than one girl in the show, clearly. I guess maybe she has a crush on our main guy there. I saw a lot of blushing, so. Don't kick the machine or the person. That's a good way to get dizzy. Well, it's an interesting opening. These two are clearly gonna get closer. And what better way to get closer than to play video games together, really? Okay, there we go. Round 1. Okay. 1991, I was like 1 year old. Street Fighter. Not a lot of money left. Well, it was probably worth it. And that C did not get a break at all, did it? Big Ryu. Oh, that works too. She is very cute and stylish, so. I do kind of get his point. But video games are a universal thing. Some people go to arcades and some people just play Angry Bird on their phone. That really would hurt. I don't think you like that. Clearly. No need to be rude. We'll see about that. I do like how they say the actual name of the game. She's just trying to have fun. I'm sure she's not trying to crush your hopes and dreams. Is that a bad character? Shoryuken! Well, why don't you go tell her off then? I think you may be blowing this out of proportion just a little bit, man. Oh, he just runs away. It's like, no, no more abuse. I've had enough. Of course. Gotta keep fighting till you win. Battle 30. I somehow doubt that, but good luck. Well, that's a little bit cheap, yeah. Okay. Because there's always cheap strategy you can use in these games. Yeah. Not the most honorable way to fight, though. Yeah, Guile turtling. Well, we've lost a lot, dude. We're running out of options. But did it actually work? Wow. Okay, actually won. I wonder if she'll be able to find a way to counter that. Gotta love Guile turtling. Wow. And just kind of awkwardly floating there. Considering the show was called High School Girl, I expected to get more of her in this episode, but so far it's been mostly from his perspective. Get wrecked. That's why you shouldn't show off. I should hope so. I do hope we get a little bit of her perspective. Okay, we're down to the final round. That's some bold stuff there. You wanted at least one win, okay? Or maybe not. Is that another thing? I bet it could. He clearly knows all the cheap strategies. Which he would if he's been playing it since the beginning. Ooh. Okay, I think we actually... Oh, I think she may be salty. She might just murder you. Ooh. Well, the game's called Street Fighter, so you can't complain if the person wants to take it to be in a real fight. What a mean teacher. Play video games. What do you think I'm gonna do? Very few people can actually make a living being a pro gamer. Yeah, she has tons of things that you don't have, and she's a good at video games. That's a really upset you. How does she have time for video games? That's what she does after school. Boom. uh... That's pretty impressive. 1 coin. What the heck? Is that partially broken? In which case, how did she play it? Yeah, that is... She's on a whole nother level. I guess we'll see. Shock him. Apparently not the way you did it. She really has not said much in this show, has she? She just kind of grunted and been a bit violent. So, like, she really hasn't said much. Does she even have a voice actress? You keep saying that, but I'm not seeing much evidence. Maybe she likes you. Ever think of that? Okay. I feel like I ever played that one. I think she wants to play too. It's a feeling I got. Oh no, we have a stalker! As far as stalkers go, that's a pretty cute one. And he goes, oh, Mom, Dad, she followed me home. Can I keep her? A little bit scary, though. She clearly wants to say something. There's a very clear blush on her face. I like how there was no hesitation to her following him running as well. Like, the second he started running, she did too. The video game is becoming life. What did she want? She obviously wants to play games with you again. Oh, that's cute. Is that really what it was? That's pretty cute if that's really what that was. And you shouldn't have watched him play it. What's wrong with Guile? He's cool. I prefer Ryu personally, but... It's just a game, don't break it. Yeah, we don't want to repeat what happened with Akira. That's why it has to play games over the internet. You don't have to worry about the person getting violent with you. Oh, she's over there. What's she doing? Yeah, get wrecked. Ooh, Chun-Li. Another very good choice. uh, that's a nice hug. Yeah, that's... I would too. But yeah, of course she picks a female character. It needed to happen, okay? Calm down. Who do you think you are? But yeah, I do quite like Akira. He's a little bit violent for my liking. But of course everyone else is too. Come on, Akira. Defend him. Oh, there we go. That's taught him a lesson. You want to be next? Thank you. Thank you, Akira. No, that's what you needed to do. They had that coming. Yeah, I do like her. I do like her. I wish she would talk more, though. But there are definitely some moment points given to her by not talking, but I still want to hear her talk. Oh. It's all about the money. He does not have a lot of it. So we're just gonna have to very slowly buy a little bit of candy. Stay out of the rain as long as possible. It doesn't hurt you to give them shelter. It's not like you're all that busy. She's a little bit mean. Of course, Akira shows up as well. All wet. Wanting some candy. I mean, I bet she has money. She really just isn't gonna talk, is she? Ghosts and Goblins and Final Fight. I have heard of Ghosts and Goblins, but never played it. And Final Fight I think I've heard of too, but again, never played. Oof. This is a true test of your skill as a gamer. Stay inside this building as long as you can. Uh oh. That was a nice intro screen. It's probably for the best that you don't. Yeah, we don't want to lose too quickly. Yeah, that's a bit surprising. This woman is terrifying. She's like a librarian. Okay, apparently we're together now. Ugh. She is a very angry girl. Oof. Boom. Just eat some meat, that'll help you. Some good old manga meat. Apparently she wanted that. Yeah, use your words. You're a big girl. Ooh, gold. Wow. I don't know what that is. So this is basically a cheat code. Okay, so it's just for a high score run. I got it. Well, she is high score girl, so... Okay, that's what it was. She didn't want the meat. Okay. Okay. She's a little bit scary. Yeah, I know. uh, it's hard to say, but that was actually kind of a cute headbutt. Well, let's just call her a little bit masochist, a little bit sadist. Stop being so violent! Don't be silly. She is a soft place. Oh. Well, it's called Final Fight, so just think of it as being very immersive. And death. Well, I think she's satisfied. Oh, well, sorry, great. Well, I guess we'll leave now. Not a lot of money left. Are we gonna buy her something? Oh, we bought us both both a sucker, and I guess that's why he had like 2 coins. This girl. You know what? Okay, just take the suckers. Uh. Okay. It's nice to see her enjoying her suckers. Oh! Uh. Interesting license plate. I like how she's a rich girl that he buys her candy. Yes, you've been KO'd. Nice song. I don't really want to talk over it. Yeah, Square Enix. Over. Uh... Naturally. Yeah, it's the perfect shot to have as your final shot. Just shoving both in her mouth at once. Okay, so that's it. So that was the first episode of High Score Girl. And yeah, I wasn't completely sure what to expect from this show, aside from like gaming and arcades. That was like really all I knew, and I knew there'd be some, girl with a high score, and Street Fighter would be one of the games played. That's pretty much the limit of what I knew about this. I also knew it would be like 3D CG animation. I knew that as well, so you know, it wasn't bad though. It was fun. Didn't really take anything away from me personally. I'm sure there are plenty of people where that's not the case, but I never really bothered by that. But anyway, yeah, he basically played Street Fighter, and then he was suddenly getting beat by this person that's just apparently new there, like just completely just destroying him like 30 rounds or something. And he was getting fed up with it. He just kept going off on this rant in his head, like, what is wrong with this girl? She can't be here. She can't be doing this. This is not real life. What is happening right now? This has to be a dream, a joke. This No, she wouldn't do this. He kept going in circles with that logic for a while. Just kind of in denial about what was happening, which was a little bit funny. Eventually, he decided, like, okay, I've had enough of getting my butt kicked. I'm running out of money. I need to do something. So basically, he decided to use some cheap moves in Street Fighter, like Guile Turtling, I think is what it was called. And yeah, he got well, he got one round one, but you had to win 2 rounds, so it didn't count as an overall victory from that just yet. So, but after that, he got cocky. He's like, "Yeah, I'll play with one hand. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I got this. It's no big deal. Crap, I lost. Well, okay, I'll use both hands then. I see how it is. Okay, I'll get both hands." And then he stopped doing the guile turtling. Like, oh wow, he's playing like legitly. I guess he's more manly than we thought. He's like, no, 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 no. I'm just switching up my strategy a bit. And in the end, he actually won that round. Which Akira, took. She wasn't happy about that. I want to look at her voice actors real quick. Wow, she has not been in much stuff at all. Suzushiro Sayumi, she was in Akane Sasu Shoujo, which I watched like 3 episodes of. Bokutachi wa Benkyo ga Dekinai, which I don't think I've watched. Oh, she's in Kaguya-sama. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, and then something else I've never seen. So yeah, she has not done much, so I guess that's good for her because she doesn't do much talking in the show. But anyway, I might just start calling her Ono because that's what he calls her, but I like the name Akira better, so I guess we'll see. But anyway, Akira eventually lost, that round, and she was very upset. She just punched him, which I don't really condone that. I don't think it's okay to punch somebody just because they beat you in a video game. So I took issue with that. But as it became obvious pretty quickly, pretty much everyone that plays games there is violent. So that made it a bit better. What also made it a bit better was seeing her use that violence against people that actually deserved it. Like that couple that battled against him. Yeah, they were some bad people, and yeah, Kira just jumps in there and just starts beating them up. That was great. I love that. I love that. I love how she didn't just attack the guy, but also the girl as well. That was good. Akira, she's very fair and balanced when it comes to her violence, so I can get behind that. That improved my impression of her a lot. And of course, her just being a very cute, adorable, very moe girl helped a lot as well. So, although punching him for losing the game lost her points with me, she got plenty of other points in various other ways. So, I have an overall very positive impression of the girl. I do like her. Just, she doesn't talk, but she does make her little, little grunts here and there, and she blushes and stuff. It's pretty great. One of the cute moments was when you had our main male character here, whose name I totally remember. Haruo, is that what he is? I'm looking at the MyAnimeLIst page. I think that's who that was, but anyway, he was playing like a horror game, and she was watching, and she was shaking, and we were kind of confused what was happening there. And then he goes home, and then she follows him, and he kind of took that in the wrong way. He thought maybe she was like gonna reenact some horror on him, attack him. But as we found out, no, that wasn't the case. She was just scared and didn't want to go home alone. So yeah, I didn't pick up on that at all, but that's very adorable if that's the reality of it. So that's pretty great. I just thought she like maybe wanted to talk to him about something and was embarrassed to actually initiate a conversation. That's what I thought it was, but no. No, that's not what it was. But yeah, the last big thing with the episode, well, we had various school moments where we got to see her at school and where people have a very different impression of her than what he has of her. You know, her playing video games is kind of a secret. She's a rich girl, a Joe-sama type character, so, you know, she wouldn't be known for doing something like that usually. So I'm sure she doesn't make it a habit of telling people about that. Not that she talks anyway, but even if she did, she probably wouldn't. But anyway, the next big thing was the rainy day when they headed over to the nearby candy shop that had arcade machines. They had Ghosts and Goblins and Final Fight. We didn't play Ghosts and Goblins, I think, because it's too easy to lose in that game. But you had both him and Akira show up there, and she decided to play Final Fight. And he was just watching at first, you know, watching her be bad at it initially, which confused him and confused me. At first, I thought maybe it was just a matter of, oh, I guess she's good at some games and not good at others, you know? Maybe a way of keeping her from being too, like, to God level, you know, but that wasn't the case. And eventually he started to play with her because he was just getting evil eyes from the mean old lady that runs the shop. So he joined in to help her out. But we found out after a little bit that she wasn't bad at the game, and we found out why she took issue with him breaking the barrel too. Because she is high score girl. She wants the high score. So she's deliberately making all the boxes give like no like health bonus things, nothing like that, just all point multiplier stuff. So that's why she was unhappy with him breaking the barrel and eating the meat. So yeah, that's just, and throughout the fight in the game, she continued to fight him in real life, just randomly hitting him. So I probably wouldn't want to play games with her personally if that's how she acts, but you know, I would be more than happy to watch her play, you know. That's but yeah, I value my health a little bit too much to actually play with her. I don't want bruises and broken ribs all over my body, so I would just watch from a distance, personally. But he's a brave man for playing side by side with her, I'll tell you that. But yeah, she eventually beat the game, got her high score, and just looked very satisfied with herself, so yeah, good for her. Good for her. The rain let up and we got to leave. We bought her a couple pieces of candy. Initially it was only going to be one for her, one for him, but she was like, no, give me both of them. So then she just sticks them both in her mouth, you know. Which, yeah, I don't need to say anything. But eventually he just got hit by a car and then she left, and that was the episode. So basically he got a lot more physical abuse than I expected, really. Like, he got hit by her a lot, got hit by those, the really scummy couple, and then got hit by a car. So yeah, he called her a masochist, but I think he would rather him be a masochist because that would make all the abuse more tolerable. But yeah, that was a rough episode for him, to be sure. But yeah, I mean, I thought the first episode was fine. It didn't like blow me away or anything, but you know, it's definitely, it could be fun. You know, it could be fun. We clearly have more characters to meet. There was this one blonde girl in the opening that seems important, so if that's the case, yeah, if we are going to get new characters, I look forward to meeting them. See, look at the MyAnimeLIst page, I think it's Koharu, Hidaka Koharu, that person was, and there's another girl on here, Onizuka Chihiro. Yeah, I don't think she was in the episode either. But anyway, yeah, it was a solid first episode though. You know, I am interested to watch more and see how this goes. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.